Hello and welcome here. Welcome, beautiful soul, to this sacred space. I'm Noelle, and I admire your commitment to yourself. Trust the nudge that brought you here now. Trust your timing. I'm so thrilled to be expanding my message into a community and a movement by offering these free monthly empowerment circles where like-hearted women like you can gather for their own support and also in support of each other. Allow me to share the why behind my passion for this work. 8 years ago, after my divorce, I attended a retreat for women who had experienced betrayal trauma. It was there that I realized that I was not alone in my pain. That nourishing space of women gathered together began to heal me in ways I didn't even know I needed. What also happened there was that I heard for the first time the story of the buffalo. It's actually more of a phenomenon, and ended up being the inspiration for Buffalo Queen. When cattle and buffalo are out in the open and a storm comes in, the cattle will turn and run from the storm, and they end up in it longer precisely because they're running with it and from it. The buffalo, those beautiful hairy shouldered creatures, actually turn and face the storm. And they gather in their herd and they walk or run right into it, and they end up on the other side of it quicker precisely because they faced it. This metaphor resonated so deeply within me. Somehow I knew in that moment that this message was important for me to share. It cracked me open. I saw it as an invitation for me to become radically self-responsible and ask myself the question, how was I facing my storms? Or rather, how was I not facing my storms? I was like the cattle. I had been running my whole life because I didn't have the tools or the resources to know a different way. This experience set my heart and feet on a trajectory of radical self-compassion and curiosity. I began to wonder, what would it be like for me to show up for myself in a whole new way? What if I actually started to tend to myself as much as I tended to everyone else in my life? As humans, our sacred needs are to be seen, heard, understood, and cherished. And sacred needs don't rest until they're met. My whole life had been spent trying to have my sacred needs met by someone, something, some accomplishment, or even some possession outside of me. Surprise, surprise. Never did I ever believe that I was actually the one I'd always been waiting for. I believe there are as many paths as there are people, and that all of our experiences, every conversation, every relationship, everything that's ever happened to us only ever has been beckoning, inviting, and guiding us back home to our true selves, our very own internal GPS system. What this community can offer you is a bridge of sorts, a bridge between the person that you believe you are now and your true self. Your true self has patiently been waiting for you to come home to her. One of the most cherished gifts that you will receive here is the ability to create an alliance with the only person who could never leave you, which is you. This is a unique space, a judgment-free zone, a place where deep healing, integration, and freedom will occur. I am passionate to share the methods that have healed me on the deepest levels. I will be teaching the tools and resources I've gathered over these years. I will also offer live coaching in our monthly circles, and the depth of healing that can happen not just for the person being coached, but also for those witnessing it is profound. I have experienced this myself. You being here is a radical act of self-care. I always tell my clients that 90% of change, growth, and healing begins with awareness. Awareness that something within you deeply wants to change. The other 10%? It's motivation. Here you are. Congratulate yourself for arriving here. What I also witness with clients is that there is always some sort of uncomfortability right before freedom. You are now going to become an alchemist or an alchemista, turning into gold all that you once believed was lead. All of that metaphorical poo was actually the best fertilizer created specifically for you to plant the seeds for the very best next chapters of your life. On the other side of this is a fresh start, clarity of purpose, empowerment to choose a new way to be, a return to your childlike joy and sense of play, profound inner peace with not only the you that you are now, but with all the past versions of you that you feel made mistakes or did something wrong. Now you will become overflowing with compassion, acceptance, and embracing for all the iterations of you that brought you to where you are right now, because you gave it here first. Then it can flow freely from you. And from this place of liberation, you become the creator, author, director, producer, and the actress for your next act in the life of your dreams. Get ready for the magic to unfurl itself into your reality. I truly believe that when a woman rises up, she brings everyone with her. Let's go. I can't wait to see you, to feel you, and to work with you. I love you, and I believe in you. Again, thank you, and thank yourself for being here. Until we meet again.